Right, we're looking at the gravel stage, and this stage is going to be carnage. I can't wait to watch it. The riders, I'm sure, feel very, very differently. But for this gravel stage, it's going to be an absolute brute. As you can see behind me, there's quite a lot of gravel sections. There's 14 sections in total, so that is a lot of gravel, 33 kilometres in total, but not that much climbing. It's 199k, basically 200k, and there's only, I think it's around 2,000 metres of climbing, so there's not too much for the riders to deal with. So it's going to be fast and furious. The stress levels that are going to be running through these GC riders, teams, and that leader is going to be through the roof tomorrow. And that echoes right the way back to the team cars, fighting for position. If there's a problem, if there's any sort of difference between being at the front and not being at the front, they will have to make that difference. If we have a close look on the map here, this is what they've got coming up tomorrow. Now, the wind direction tomorrow, as we can see through these little dots, is blowing in this direction here. It's only around 12k an hour, so it's not going to be too bad. But they make the way down here. They've got a couple of gravel sections. These ones with a little triangular signs on them. It's when they get down to this point here, which is the interesting part for me. They've got a sprint point and then they're riding into a headwind. After that, they have one small gravel section here and then another one here, but at the top of the climb. So the teams are going to be really wanting to be in a big, like a perfect position for this. Because after they turn back around here, they're into tailwind. They've got another gravel section here and that's at another top of a climb. And then once they carry on round, there's another gravel section here. But this one's the big one for me. This part of the road here is around 4 kilometres long, and after that it's cross tailwind almost all the way up to the finish. There are 6 sections in the last 50k of tomorrow's race, so that is going to be the crucial part for me. Really, when the race kicks off, really when there is a problem, section after section after section with not a lot of road in between it, that is when, if there is a problem for riders, if there's punctures, etc., there is not a lot of room for the cars to move up on the gravel sections. There's not a lot of room for support vehicles to come up, other support riders to come up. So this section is crucial. Along with the final section of the day, that finishes with only 9 kilometres to go of the race. So tomorrow, from halfway through the race, after that intermediate sprint, the race is going to be on. And if we have a little look at the, oh, sorry, I need to get rid of that 1 second. If I have a little look at this, this is the run into the first section tomorrow. So this gives you an indication, huge road into a tiny, tiny little road. The last one we've got is just to show you how rough the gravel is. And you can just see that this is on one of the first sections of the day, a beautiful day, so I'll hopefully have that tomorrow. But in 2022, we did have the Tour de Femme, and the Tour de Femme went across these gravel sections. I don't know if anyone remembers it, and if you can, you'll remember this, because it was a one heck of a stage, super hard stage, the gravel, carnage, crashes. This was a very, very windy day as well, which made a big difference, but you can just see, it's not like the Italian roads, the white gravel roads of Tuscany, which is super compact. There are big rocks, small rocks. There's not really that one perfect line to ride in. This day caused absolute carnage in the Tour de France, and I'm expecting nothing less in the race tomorrow. With the terrain that it's on, it's going to be fast and furious. The wind in the direction that it is, not too strong, but albeit enough to cause problems for the riders. This is a day that could really write off a lot of chances tomorrow for the GC riders if things go very, very wrong. But it is not a day where they are going to win the Tour de France either. I can't wait for it.